welcome race fans, and welcome to William Grove Speedway. My name is Billy Idle, and I'll be your announcer for tonight's racing action. We apologize for not getting on here sooner. These guys, the 360 Goyet Trucking Company, has 60 entries. There was no room for a producer to do any production. I had to go in and watch and connect everything back up, but we got you out here. We missed the first heat. This is the second heat right now. So we got a great little battle in the second heat with 2 laps to go. And it looks like Trevor Royer that did an awesome job finishing second behind Tyler Shell last night. Put one of the best shows that you could ever watch in sim racing that I know of. Royer with a mistake, the buckshot getting underneath him, coming out of 4. We're getting right into racing action. The buckshot plays peekaboo. He comes across for the checkers for the win, just in time to see the buckshot win. Trevor Royer in second, Rylan Gray in third, Bryce Lucius in the 4th spot. Top 4 goes to the main. It's going to be exciting tonight. There's going to be more laps for B main, I believe. I don't know if they just did it for the Gold Series, but we're going to find out tonight if they're going to be throwing out yellows in the heat races tonight and the lower B mains. I have been told nothing. I just got on here. I couldn't even get into broadcast the 60 entries for the Goyet Trucking 360 Unity Series race number 7 at Williams Grove. This is race number 4, so I did miss an extra heat. I was hoping not to, but it's going to be 10 laps. Top 4 go to the feature. It's going to probably be 5 heats, possibility 6. There will be a C main, possibility a D main. I haven't been able to look at anything until just 3 minutes ago, getting live for you race fans, streaming live here on YouTube with Pushing the Cushion Production and United Dirt Sim Series. Let's go to starting up the grid. Grid number row 1 in the front row, number 79, one fast cat, Billy Rowley. In the second, on the outside of front row, Chase Swafford, number 75. In the second row, in the 3rd spot, number 7, Chance Siskowski. In the 4th spot, Devin Cardwell, number 18. 3rd row inside, number 48, Aiden Beerline. In the 6th spot, in the 111, Cameron Hennigan put on a hell of a show in the 305s, but he ended up crashing out with about maybe 20 laps to go, but he was up in the top running. In the 7th spot, row number 4, number 9, Michael Bangin. In the 8th spot, outside of row number 4, Tyler Clowes, number 01. 5th row inside, Byron McDonald. In the 9th spot, number 45. In the 10th spot, Jay Place, one really fast cat in the Midwest Modifieds, number 56. In the 6th row inside, Holden Schneider, number 2. In the 12th spot outside of row number 6, Jason Kratke, number 911. And nobody's in row number 7. Let's get back to Billy Rowley in the number 79 up front. Bringing it down to the green flag. It's on to the flagman to throw the green. You cannot do any initial starts. It's all on the flag starter. Our flag starter tonight is, who is it tonight? Can you tell me? Tiger King. Tiger King is actually our flag starter for tonight. So welcome, Tiger King. Maybe he brought some fast cats with him. So Rowley is going to bring him down on the flag. Rowley gets a jump, not as good as Swafford. Swafford gets a really jump. A lot of forward bite on that number 75 car on the outside. Billy Rowley up in the 3rd spot now, backed up a position. He's not done. He knows where to go. And it's now Swafford. Siskowski jumps to the bottom. Cardwell in the 4th spot. Beerline in the 5th. All unofficial until the first lap gets going. But we got a good battle up in front with Swafford, Cardwell, Rowley, and Siskowski. So right now it's Devin Cardwell out in the number 18. It shows, I believe it shows 44 on his car. Does a slider jump on Chase Swafford for that lead. Swafford's going to work him underneath. Cardwell up on top. Oh, and it looks like Billy Rowley jumped the cushion, hit the wall, stays in the 3rd spot. Chance Sikowski in that 4th, working the bottom. Top 4 cars transfer to the A main final. Fifth and sixth is Hennigan and Beerline. I don't think they're within 6 or 8 car lengths right now of Chance Sikowski. That is for your fifth and your sixth spot right there. Your fourth place car right now is Chance. He's right behind Billy Rowley in that third spot. Rowley now is starting to get up the top side, tries to almost jump that cushion and hit that outside wall, but he's trying to work now on Swafford up on the top side. Billy is railing now. He is railing that red missile to the second spot. He's right on the tail of Swafford. Let's see what he does. Going to the outside. It's Rowley on the outside pass on Swafford to take over the second. Rowley's got the red rocket ship going right now. The tuna can is painting his lines. Swafford back in the third. Sikowski in that fourth spot. Right there's the battle for the podium. They're both in it, but let's make sure that they don't hit and take each other out. But right now, Billy Rowley is moving up towards Davin Cardwell. He wants a little bit more cushion up in the front row, at least up in the first 4 rows to start out. Rowley's working on the high side. Cardwell on the bottom. Here comes Billy. Billy just made up 1 second in the last 2 laps. Cardwell with an 18.2. Rowley with an 18.256. Almost identical times. Swafford into the wall. Here comes Sikowski now battling it out for that third, fourth, and fifth spot. So your fourth place Chance is right there. Got a comfortable fourth place. Working the bottom on Chase Swafford. Billy Rowley now is trying to make some ground up on Cardwell, and he's made up a little bit more time. Another 0.2 of a second allowed. Rowley now up against a cushion, clips the wall, checkered flag, and going to finish a strong second. Your running order for heat race number 4, or it could be 5. I can't see anything. Is Cardwell, Rowley, Swafford, and Sikowski. What a run. That was a great run for heat number, number 4. Boy, the United Sim Series Goyet Trucking's 360 Unity Series race number 7 at Williams Grove. Already some exciting racing. We missed 2.5 heats, race fans. I apologize. It was totally out of my control. Got to swap productions, got to get in. We didn't, again, for the, this is actually 13 races for United Sim Series, and that is 9 races with 60 racers. So that's an unbelievable turnout for United Sim Series here with Pushing the Cushion production. Again, I'm Billy Idle. I'll be announcing your racing for tonight's racing action. This is race number 5, and we're going to get gridding up to heat number 1. In the number 1 spot, starting on the inside front row, number 8, Carl Deach. In the second row, your winner in the 305 Gold just came back off a 3-win race run, Jake Greenwood. In the second row, you're going to go with Peyton Grease in the 292. On the outside of the second row, number 4, Randy Hannigan, number 22, but I believe it's Mason Hannigan. In row number 3 in the 5th position, Austin Stern with a double lot. In the 6th position, 199, Aaron Gurwitz. In the 4th row, inside, number 33, Dustin Shreves. In the 8th spot on the outside of row number 4, number 10, Coulter West. 5th row, inside, number 9th position, Raymond Kimmel. Number 12, in the test spot, number 82, Dustin Griffiths. They call him, I forgot what they call him. They did call him something. I'll find out here shortly. In row number 6, Nick King in number 37, Tyler Baker in number 20 in the 12th spot, and the 7th row all by himself. Yeah, they have a name for Dustin. Maybe someone could text it to me. They don't call him the Wrecking Ball, because I know that's Danson Hansen, but they call some Catch Fence. That's what it is. Nobody sent it to me, but I caught it. It's Aaron Catch Fence Gurwitz. Boy, that means he's hanging it all the time. He's always hanging. That's Gurwitz. We might see him on the fence tonight. I'm sure if he wins, maybe he could actually climb. So Carl Deach is going to lead him off. Deach right now. Jake Greenwood. Oh, and Greenwood gets hit by, I believe that would be Hannigan or Grease. Not sure. But Greenwood's going to have to work himself back to the front, if not in a lower main. That's not pretty, but it's racing. So Deech now on the outside looking in. Hannigan and Grease. Let's see Hannigan's number 22. That's Mason. He's working the bottom. Grease working the top. And there goes number 8 in Carl Deech in the third spot. Carl Gerwitz in the fourth. Austin Stern in the fifth. Raymond Kimmel in the sixth. We got a battle right now with Hannigan, Mason Hannigan, driving that number 1 of his, I believe his father, Randy Hannigan, the World of Outlaws star. Peyton Grease in that second spot, both going to the bottom. Gets in the bottom, gives a slide job up to Mason Hannigan, doesn't touch him, bumper to nose right now. If Hannigan gets off the gas, Grease is just gonna put a musket loader right in the back of him, and you're gonna see Hannigan squirm for about 10 minutes. Carl Deech in that third spot. Fourth spot is Gurewitz. No battle for a position, so your top 4 is Hannigan, Grease, Deech, and Gurewitz in the top 4 spot with nobody contending for that 4 spot. So those are the top 4. It's all on them if they make a mistake or not. So let's get back at Hannigan. Hannigan's coming off turn 2, comes off high. Peyton Grease in that yellow and black car, probably like a Buffalo Wing car it reminds me of. But here he comes. Grease down the back, clips the wall coming out of 4. These are the 360s. We talked about it in the 305s, how greasy and slick this track's going to get. You guys have not, race fans have seen nothing yet. It's going to slick off, and the cream of the crop drivers are going to come to the top. So Hannigan and Grease going down the front straightaway with 4 laps to go. Grease has caught Hannigan, but he's just not been able to get past Mason for the lead. Carl Deech in that third spot. Gurewitz in the fourth spot. Gurewitz now ran down Deech. Gurewitz working the bottom. Grease up on top. Or Deech up on top. I apologize. There's the battle for third and fourth. If these guys are smart, they just let the 2 laps go and just play let's run around the track and say single file, because one position's probably only the outside or inside. Well, actually, that's a lie. It's 1 row. But you don't want to crash yourself out, especially when you got a 20 car length lead. So it's Hannigan right now still all by himself. Grease up on top, lost a little bit of ground, probably about 5 car lengths. Mason up on the top, holding a nice line. Here they come down for the checkered. Grease hits the wall again. And the running order is going to be Randy Hannigan, Mason Hannigan, Peyton Grease, Carl Deech, and Aaron Gurewitz. Your top 4 going to the final, while Kimmel, West, Greenwood, Shreve, Stern is going to go to the B, C, or D main. Woo. What a race. What competition we have here at Williams Grove tonight. There's names in here that I haven't even seen before. So it's going to be really exciting to be calling the main event. So I'm going to get totally excited. My drinks are next to me on ice, so that should be good. Actually, I'm drinking a V8 Energy Rockberry drink. So it's something new for me. It's just an energy drink to give me energy since it's the second race of the night. 28 seconds. The cars are getting pushed out. Let's go to starting the grid, get a little bit advanced. Now see if we can start catching up with the system. You have starting grid, row number 1, Jason Kratke in the 911. Outside of the front row, Austin Stern in the double aught. In the second row, inside from Australia, number 16, great guy, love him, talk to him at night. We race at night, all kinds of weird things. Chris Jones. In the 4th spot, number 50, Christopher Sandridge. In row number 3, starting 5th in the number 1, Kinzer Dussel. In the 6th spot, outside of row number 3, number 45, Byron McDonald. In the 4th row, inside, number 33, Dustin Shreves. In the 4th row, outside, in the 8th position, number 44, William Seam. In the 5th row, inside, number 97. In the 9th position, Alex Hanna. In the 10th spot, number 58, A.J. Hobson. In the 6th row, number 11th spot, 01, Tyler Klaus. In the 12th spot, Dustin Griffiths, number 82. This is the C main event for you race fans. Starting grid 7, number 83, Chance Crum, a podium finisher, a winner. You watch, you keep your eye on him. And Lyle Christensen in number 52 in the 14th. 8th row, Jeffrey Herrick in 15th, number 49. Michael Bangin in the 16th spot, number 9. In the 9th row, Nick King in the 17th spot, number 37. Dakota Dillon in number 39 in the 18th spot. In the 10th row, inside 19th spot, Wyatt Brown, 35. Nathan Hall in the 20th spot, number 28. In the 11th row, Jay Place in the 21st, number 56. Tyler Baker in the 20th. And no road 12s, 11:22 cars in the C main event. This is going to be exciting. Jason Kratke is going to bring him down to the green. The Tiger King is going to be the flagman for tonight. How exciting is that? They let him out of jail so he can come up and be our flagman for tonight, and he's brought some kittens with him, and everybody loves kittens. Jason Kratke in the 911 up on the high side right now. Going down, oh, and gets loose coming off the 2. That's going to give Stern and Jones and Christopher Stanridge a little bit of room. There goes the number 1 of Kinzer Dussel. Oh, and it looks like someone's riding the wall, throwing sparks. Is the yellow flag going to come out? Nope, 15 lap, no yellow flag. So now it's going to be Kratke in the 911. Oh, and he had a little bob on him. He hit a rut. That could have been a little bit of problem. Kratke now hitting the wall. There's something wrong with his car. He's spinning out. He's going to plant himself in the middle of the track, do the wheel stand. The yellow flag does not come out. And it looks like Mason Mier had a problem after he went by him. Was it a net code or is there something wrong with his car? So Tyler, Klaus, and Stern, and Dussel, and Hanna, and Jones, let's keep our eye on those drivers because this is a wild. The computer is just acting goofy. It took us a while to get in, but right now it's Stern, Dussel, Hanna, Jones, and Shreves. And there goes right now number 1, Kinzer Dussel. They're getting sideways. We have a crash with Stern. Now number 16 is Chris Jones is getting into it. Shreves got into it. Bangin got into an accident. This is a crazy C main with 11 laps to go. Right now, your leader is Alex Hanna, Austin Stern in the second in a 00, Dustin Shreves in the third, Kinzer Dussel in the 4th spot. That's your transfer right there. Mike Bangin and Christensen is battling it for the podium position right now to make the B main. Number 1, Kinzer Dussel's loose. Bangin's trying to get by him in the number 9. We're going to keep our camera on these two. Bangham in 9 in the purple and black. Dussel in the number 1 in the red and white. That is for your transfer spot to the B main. Bangin is trying to get all over Dussel to ruffle his feathers. Gets up close and he loses it. Bangin trying to really bang the middle of the track, trying to grin around Dussel. So now Bangin's on the inside. He's able to grab the tussle from Dussel. Here they come down. Stern hits the wall. There's the battle for second and third now. Unless that was a back marker. Nope. Bangin got third. Dussel got fourth. Now Christensen's in that 5th spot. There's the battle for 5th and 6th. Dussel and Christensen. Christensen bangs the backside of Dussel for that 4th and 5th spot. There's the podium right there. That's the battle for the 4th spot. 6 laps to go. Who's going to get the transfer? Christensen, number 52, was nose to tail on him just about a lap ago. He lost a little bit of ground. Christensen's going to the top. Dussel's hanging in there, staying at the top, gets in some slick, gets loose. Dussel doesn't gain any ground. That's the 4th and 5th spot for the transfer. Hanna now is pretty much checked out. Hanna, Stern is in the 2nd spot. He's about 6 car lengths back. Then you got Bangin. He's back about 15 car lengths. Then you have Dussel and Christensen with 5 laps to go. That's battle for the B main feature transfer spot. Man, this is getting exciting. There was 4 cars that were in the transfer spot that ended up crashing that is not even close into the transfer spot now. So some guys wanted it bad worse than others. Somebody broke under pressure, and that's not a good thing because you're driving against some of the best, and it's very hard driving these cars. It's not easy, and sometimes you get banged around, but what United Dirt Sim Series does is they definitely hand out penalties. Two laps to go. It looks like Dussel's going to hold on to that 4th position. He's got 1 lap to go. This is a white flag unless he makes a mistake. He just got in the slick coming off 4. It's definitely going to get lots slicker for you race fans that joined us, or if you've been with us, you're going to hear the same thing because we get a lot of new viewers. The tails of these tanks are going to wiggle like a dog's tail because turn number 4 is the worst part on this track throughout the night. It's going to get slipperier, and when the tail wags, if there's cars get right on your bumper, you're going to get collected, and this is going to cause a big car crash. And your running order going to the B main now is going to be the top 4 guys that just finished, and the printout just clicked off on me. Sorry, guys. I believe it was Dussel, Bangin, Hannah, and the second place car would be, oh, I blew it. Dang it. I don't like doing that. iRacing scorekeeping 1, announcers 0. I just lost that game. All right, now we're getting into the B main and the running order. We're going to go to grid up, starting grid, row number 1. Some fast cats in this one, and I like using cats because we got the Tiger King up on the flag stand. Starting grid, row number 1, Jason Nygaard, number 19. Anthony Reisner in number 17 in the second spot. Second row inside, Ty Williams in 27. Fourth position, Aiden Beerline in number 48. Third row, Raymond Kimmel, number 12. In the sixth spot, Tyler McCabe, number 23. Fourth row inside, Trace Olson, number 34. In the 8th spot, in the 8-8, Clint Stone. Could be his lucky number, 8th spot, 8-8. In the 5th row inside, Cameron Hennigan, number 111. In the 10th spot, number 10, Coulter West. 6th row inside, Steven Fernberg, number 29 in the 11th spot. 12th spot outside of row number 6, the Mark Jessup from Jessup Logistics, number 14. In the 7th row inside, number 47, Jimmy Barr in the 13th spot. 14th spot, Holden Shiner, number 2 in the 14th spot. 8th row inside in the 15th spot, your winner from the 305 Gold just previous an hour ago, Jake Greenwood, number 43 in the 16th spot. Caleb Harmon, number 11. 9th row inside, Darren Detweiler. Michael Sheridan in the 18th spot, number 15. 10th row, Alex Hanna, number 97. Austin Stern in the 20th spot in the double aught. In the 11th spot, Michael Bang in the number 9. Kinzer Dussel, number 1 in 22. That's your showing for tonight's B main. Top 4 go to the A main. This is going to get exciting. There's 9 guys that's been in an A main feature for the last 6 weeks, every week in the B main. This is going to be exciting. Jason Nygaard's going to lead them off, car number 19, with Reisner in the second spot on the outside. Ty Williams on the inside second row with Beer line in the outside of row number 2. Keep your eye on those 4 cars. If everybody keeps in line, holds their position, doesn't do anything drastic or goofy, these cars are going to get separated in about a lap and a half, and we're going to have some serious racing for you race fans. Grab your drinks, get your popcorn. This is the B main event for the Goyet Trucking 360 Unity Series race number 7 at Williams Grove. And it's Williams going high, gets stuck up on top of the cushion, over the cushion, near the wall. That's going to put him back into about the 3rd spot. Yellow flag comes out. The flag starter, the Tiger King, said, I didn't like that start. You guys weren't scratching my kitten's belly, and they weren't purring. So the Tiger King's through the yellow. It's not going to be a restart. They can't line them up that way. iRacing doesn't do that. It has nothing to do with United Dirt Sim Series. This is going to be exciting. Wow. Wow. I can see the Tiger King up there on the grandstand. The fans are taking pictures. He's got his little 38 caliber or 356 or whatever you want on a side holster. He's bang bang. He loves to do videos. That guy's a video master. So the Tiger King's up there with his kittens and his jewelry and his boyfriend, and they're having a good time here at Williams Grove. Man, I believe there's going to be some slicing and dicing here at the track tonight. Just like being at a Benihana restaurant, the Itmay is going to be cutting up the vegetables, cutting up the meat. That's what's going to happen in the B main. These guys are going to slice and dice, and somebody's going to get cooked. I'll tell you that right now, because there's some fast cats out here. 22 guys, B main event, 18 laps to go. Most of these guys are friends, but again, we're all competitors. Once the green flag starts, the friendship's thrown out the window. These guys will drive each other clean. They know they have to because they race a lot of races with each other, and they get on their Discord, and they will talk garbage, man. They will get each other's grill. So it looks like it's going to be single file, or are they going to go two abreast? Well, it's going to go what the man doesn't like, single file. You got Anthony back there. You got Ty Williams doing some wheel stands. It shows you how he's trying to see how much light his front is, if he can get some forward traction. Right now, Jason Nygaard, it's on Jason. He can fire anytime to the green. The Tiger King throws the green. He sees Nygaard jumps his start because he has that right. As soon as he jumped, the Tiger King threw the green flag. So it's Nygaard in the first spot, followed by Reisner, followed by Williams, Berline, Kimmel, and McGabe, your top six. Right now, the separation. Oh, the car's spinning coming out of 4. That slick area, like I was mentioning earlier, is very slick out of 4. Looked like 1 or 2 cars. Looks like maybe 1. If it was 2 or 3, they would have thrown the yellow. So they're going green. 15 laps to go. It's Nygaard up on the high side. Reisner up on the high side. Williams and Beerline battling out, touching each other side by side with the inside and outside wheels, trying to grab a 3rd and 4th spot position. There's Beerline right now, and Kimmel. Beerline on the inside of Kimmel. Kimmel still working the middle. Beerline on the inside, going down the front straightaway. It's Beerline by a nose. Wait a minute. This is a horse track. Is that a horse race I'm calling? Well, we're going to get back to car racing then. Now here comes Kimmel. Kimmel now is going to take over the 4-spot possibility. We're going to have to go to our Goodyear blimp. Our TV camera is not working. So we're going to have to let it rest for a second. It was getting hot being moved around. There's a little bit of action coming at you. No racing for position at this time. Now we gave our camera a rest and maybe it overheated. And there goes your second place car, Anthony Reisner. Jason Nygaard out in front all by himself. There he is in the number 19. It says 22 on his car. That is an iRacing problem, not ours. 10 laps to go. Reisner second. There's the battle for 3rd and 4th. Berline and Williams. Williams up on top. Berline on the bottom. But that looks like it's number 43. That's Jake Greenwood now coming into the picture. So Greenwood's taking over the over Hannigan. So Hannigan is in that 4 spot now. Yep, it was a computer glitch. It was not myself. It was a computer glitch. It was just freezing up everywhere. But Nygaard is still your leader naturally. He's working the top side. He's coming up in traffic right now. Ty Williams right now is battling it out with Jake Greenwood. Greenwood's in the middle. He was running the bottom to win the Gold Series an hour ago in his 3:05. So keep your eye on Greenwood going to the bottom, throwing a slider up on Williams, trying to take over that second spot. 7 laps to go. Sheridan now is on the bottom in the 4 spot. That's your transfer, number 15. 111 is Hennigan. Cameron Hennigan working the top side. Sheridan on the bottom. Hennigan with a staying on the power but not going anywhere. I thought he was going to make up a little more ground, but it just shows you it's getting slicker right now up on top. You're not getting any forward bite right now. So Sheridan now is working the bottom with Greenwood. Sheridan, Greenwood, and Williams battling it out right now. Right there's the battle for second, third, and fourth with fifth up on top, and that's Hennigan. That's your transfer. He's looking to get into the transfer position. Greenwood's on the bottom, number 43. Sheridan, number 15, in that third spot. Ty Williams, number 27, with the yellow and orange, is your fourth spot. Hennigan working the top still, trying to make a move on Ty Williams in the 27. He's made up a little ground. He's got about a car length and a half. He has made up. Oh, and it looks like Hennigan hit the wall and went over the rail. He went out of the ballpark. That's exactly what happened in the 305s for Hennigan. So right now it's Sheraton in the 4th spot. Greenwood 3rd, Sheraton 4th. 2 laps to go. Sheraton now. Ty Williams now moving up. This is getting crazy. Nygaard in the lead. Greenwood 2nd. Sheraton 3rd. Williams in the 4th spot, number 27. 5th spot, Mark Jessup is trying to make a move. Final lap, coming down to the checkered flag. Jason Nygaard, Jake Greenwood, Michael Sheraton, and Ty Williams, the top 4, with Mark Jessup not making the A main final, which is extremely, and I can't say it enough, extremely rare. Wow. Beerline 6th, Fernberg 7th, Alex Hanna not making the show 8th, Darren Detweiler not making the show in 9th, Trace Williams, Clint Stone. What a race. So now they're going to get down and they're going to get into their warm up, the A main drivers. Let's see if I can bring someone in here. What a battle. That was just simply amazing for the B main feature. Well, it doesn't look like they're already gridding up 40 laps. They're actually getting the show going. They didn't even give the guys any laps to warm up. This track must be extremely drying out right now. They didn't give the drivers any time to get on the track and warm it up. So this track is drying up, race fans. This is going to be exciting. There's going to be some dicing, slicing, and crash them destruction set. There's going to be some sheet metal. There's going to be a yard sale for sheet metal. I don't know. This is going to be crazy. I've never seen that happen before. So they're running behind time. Starting in grid row number 1. In the first spot, number 54, Alex Stoundinger. In the second spot, Travis Oldfield, number 38. Second row, Billy Brickley in the 24. Davin Cardwell in 18. Third row, Mason Hannigan, number 22. Braden Eiler, an early winner, number 005. Fourth row inside, Jeremy Sarfos in 5. Trevor Royer in number 90. Keep your eye on Royer. That guy puts on a show. Billy Rollee in the number 79 in the 9th spot. Another showmaker. Peyton Grease, number 292. 6th row, Michael Keegan, number 92. Richie Preston, number 25. 7th row, Ryland Gray, 06. Chase Swafford, number 75. 8th row in the 15th position, Carl Deach, number 8. Dayton Brown in the 16th position, 26. Row number 9, Justin Brister in the 17th, number 99. Bryce Lucius, number 32 in the 18th. Row 10, Chance Skowski in the number 7th, 20th spot. Outside row 10, Aaron Gurwitz, 199. In the 11th row, Jason Nygaard, number 19 to the 21st spot. 22nd spot, making the show, Jake Greenwood, number 43. 12th row, Michael Sheraton in the 23rd position, number 15. Ty Williams, 24 in the number 27 in the 24th position. Well, here we go. It's the A main feature here at Williams Grove Speedway. The Goyet Trucking 360 Unity Series race number 7. This is going to be exciting. Race fans, strap up, strap on, hold your drinks. We're going racing to green flag. Here they come down to the stretch. It's Soundinger Oldfield leading them off. Coming by Brickley, Cardwell, Hannigan, and Eiler. Look at those cars side by side. Nothing but talent right there. Keeping it together, keeping them off the wall. And it looked like, I believe, that could be Raleigh up in the wall, but he bounced off. His car looks good. He tapped the wall again, coming out of 2. It's Soundinger Oldfield. 2 laps of 40 laps racing action here at Williams Grove. The Buckshot is stuck in the middle in the 4th spot. Soundinger Oldfield in 2nd. Brickley in the 3rd. Cardwell in the 4th. Hannigan Mason in the 5th. Braden Eiler in the 6th. Zarfo 7th. And Royer in the 8th. All unofficial. It's too close to call right now. It's Staudinger now up on top. And it's Staudinger followed closely by Hannigan in 22. Hannigan in the number 1 car taking the lead. Staudinger up on top. Sarfos in the 3rd spot. He's working the bottom. So is Oldfield. Eiler up on top. Brickley in the 6th spot. So it's Zarfos in the 5 in the 2nd spot. Staudinger in the 54. Travis Oldfield. Braden Eiler taking over the 4th in that number 5. I believe it's the orange and black with yellow. Yes, it is. He's up on top. Oldfield on the bottom. Now Brickley swaps and gets on the bottom. Goes to the bottom. Oldfield up on top, followed by Royer. Keep your eye on Trevor Royer. One fast cat, one of the best there is in the country, along with Billy Brickley, Billy Rowley. Those are some 3-4 fast cats. Richie Preston. My gosh, what a field that we have tonight. Nothing but some of the best in the country here at Williams Grove, the Goyet Trucking 360. 8 laps down, 32 laps to go. Hannigan now is working the bottom. He's been here before. Here comes Zarfos. Zarfos bounces off to the wall, gets back, pushed in the middle. Staudinger now going up on top, I believe. And that's going to be Oldfield on the bottom. But here they come. Eiler now is still working the top, I believe. And here he comes. Bounces off the wall. And Braden Eiler in the 2nd spot, up high. He's riding the wheel, and the yellow flag comes out. And I think Braden could be taking over that 2nd spot. He could take over the 2nd spot, but 2nd spot. But it all depends on what iRacing is going to give him. Braden Eiler in the, if I'm not mistaken, in the orange with the black wing. Zarfos in the red with the black wing. So it's Zarfos in the red and black. Braden Eiler in the orange and black. And Hannigan naturally in the number 1 car. It shows on his wing, but he's number 22 in the red and black with gold leaf lettering. You got Stowdingers in the blue and white, so it's nice for me to tell you colors. So if I tell you names, I can't tell colors. Names are easier than colors when racing this close. Travis Oldfield in the blue, number 38. Billy Brickley in the red and black. Richie Preston in the blue and white. Naturally, Mike Keegan in the X, one of his dad's numbers back in the heydays was a sprint car driver. Chance Chasowski in the 7, that's the red and black. Then you're going to go back to 292 is the yellow car, I believe it would be Peyton Grease. Yes, it is, the yellow and black. And Jason Nygaard, already in the 11th, started 24th. Or possibly 22nd, but it's still, he started way back there, and he's already in the 11th spot. So it's going to go, could go single file. Mason Hannigan's going to lead him off to the green. He can fire at any time as soon as the pace truck gets off the track. Again, a lot of you followers and streamers hear the same thing over and over. But again, we have to remember that we have a lot of streamers out there that are new, that are watching, so we have to give them a little bit of heads up with what's going on. We have a lot of family members. We have a lot of wives and kids and parents, and everybody's watching. So it's nice to explain something to everybody, especially the new fans that we're receiving here with United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion production. This Goyet Trucking 360 Unit Series, another 60 entries. Six races, 5 races with 60 entries. Here they come. Mason Hannigan coming down to lap 13, a 40-lap race. Hannigan stays on the bottom. Eiler's going to stay on the bottom. You keep an eye on him. Then you got Zarfos working the bottom. Stoundinger working the bottom. Oldfield working the top. So now Eiler's going to stay right now. He's going to go to the top. Mason Hannigan goes to the bottom. Zarfos went to the bottom. What are they going to do in 1? All 3, 4, 5, 6. Oldfield, Buckshot going to the top now. The double lot. Oh, and that is believed that was, could be Idler that's gotten that crash. A yellow flag is going to come out. I don't know what happened, but we're going to have to see if we can do a replay on that one. Idler on the bottom. Oh, Idler. Braden Eiler clipped the guardrail coming off the corner. That's devastating. Keep your eye on him. He might come in and get some repairs. He lost his front wing. He lost his front nerve. That is devastating from one of the best drivers in the country. But that's racing. That looked like his own mistake. He's going into pits right now. He's going to do front wing. The crew's very fast here. They got a mechanical machine that they push a button and it's all electronic. It does it for them. So now we're going to go back up front. We're going to give you a running order right now. And so you race fans can see who's in position to the top 24 spots. The top after 5 will transfer to 6 on down. Keep your eye on the left upper screen, race fans. Ooh, man, this is really crazy. This is lap 18. They'll be coming lap 19 of 40 laps. I don't see a lot of people in our Discord where I can reach. It's kind of not good. I'm going to have to talk to someone and see if they can get this worked out. Because I really want to bring people into this. The pace truck comes down. The Tiger King throws the green flag for Randy Hannigan. Fired on his own will. He has that right. Zarfos in that second spot. Staudinger now in the middle. The Buckshot up on top with the Sofa King chair on the back of his wing. Hannigan on the bottom. Zarfos on the bottom. Staudinger and the Buckshot and Preston up high. Keegan on the bottom. Zarfos trying to get on the backside of Mason Hannigan. He's tail to nose right now. The dog's trying to sniff so he can hunt. Staudinger goes to the inside. The Buckshot goes to the bottom. Slide job coming on the bottom. See if he slides up. Nope, he sticks to the bottom. He's not going to go get a day job yet. He's going to go to the bottom. He's next to, right now, Oldfield. Now on the back bumper of Oldfield. Preston behind Oldfield, number 38. So now the Buckshot is right behind Zarfos, trying to take over the third spot. Here comes Oldfield. Oldfield hits the wall, backs up from 4th to 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. He's still backing up. So now we got a battle with Hannigan, Zarfos. Now Staudinger taking over the second spot, and the yellow flag comes out. The crash must have kept going. Keep your eye on the car in the left corner coming off the wall, right coming off the turn into the slick. Oh, and a car spins out in the front straightaway also. That was Oldfield, and it might have been Chance Sikowski that hit the wall. We had 2 car crashes in different locations. So no, Oldfield now is going to come in and get repaired. This high-tech electronic devices. Fixes their cars really quick of a push of a button. See if the pace truck comes off the track this time around. 17 laps to go of a 40-lap feature, a main event. Like to thank our sponsors, Design Metal Arts, Jessup Logistics, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Speed World Hobbies, Works Graphic, and Goyet Trucking. Mason Hannigan, they're going to come around to the front straightaway. Let's see if I can get on the Buckshot here real quick. Hey Buckshot, this is Billy up in the tower. How you doing, okay?
Yeah, I'm good, Billy. Hold on just a second. I gotta make an announcement to these guys.
Okay, I'll let you go this time.
Alright, thank you.
We're going to get back with the Buckshot. You got to understand, the Buckshot is actually, believe it or not, this guy is talented. I mean, like I said, this guy's a fast cat. You know, you're going to get your haters out there that likes fast cats on all types of racing. But this guy actually administrates why he's racing on a keyboard. This guy helps out United Dirt Series, Sim Series to like no other. What talented! And look at, he's racing in a 4th spot. Wow. Got to give him a lap just for doing that. So Hannigan in the low side. Staudinger now works the middle. Here comes Zarfos on the bottom. The Buckshot up on top. So now Hannigan's going to go in one load. Staudinger up on top. Zarfos in the bottom. So is the Buckshot, followed by Keegan now working the top side for the 4th and the 5th spot. So now the Buckshot goes high in that 4th. Hannigan stays in the low side, now coming up a little bit. Staudinger now staying in the middle. Staudinger going up high in that blue and white car. The Buckshot taking over 3rd. And now Zarfos is back and forth in 3rd with 4th with the Buckshot. So now here comes Richie Preston up on top. Preston gets the wall. Looked like he almost spun out. And he did back up a little bit. 13 laps to go. It's Hannigan working the bottom. Here comes Alex Staudinger, number 54, working the middle, trying to get around Hannigan. Hannigan now coming off the bottom into the middle. Nygaard now working the bottom. Preston on top. The Buckshot is in the middle. He's stuck in the middle right now. The Buckshot against the wall in that 5th spot. Staudinger in the blue-white car in 2nd. followed by Nygaard and Zarfos in the bottom. So now Nygaard took over the third spot. Zarfos taking over the fourth. Staudinger second. Here comes Nygaard. Nygaard's working the high side right on his tail. Here he comes down the straightaway. He's going to throw it in the bottom. Is he going to slide it up and try to get it back? Is Staudinger going to do a crossover? Staudinger crossover, gets down low, gets in the moisture, gets him forward. Biden starts to pull away a Carling. Nygaard's going to go to the top. Staudinger on top. Zarfos now on the bottom. Buckshot on top. Kagan on top. The battle now for 6th and 7th. There's Keegan in the X car, working the middle. Buckshot going the top. Greaves now in the bottom. Sheridan on top. Followed by Eiler now. Eiler's back in the running. He's up to 10th. He went back to the back of the pack and got his car fixed with 9 laps to go. Eiler now, that orange and black car, he's working on 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th. A crash, the Buckshot and Keegan gets into it against the wall. Eiler on the bottom, working into the 9th spot. Mason Hannigan, now's your leader, still leading by 4 car lengths. Nygaard on top. Staudinger on the bottom, followed by Zarfos on the bottom. That's your top 4 cars right there going into the turn 1. Going down the back straightaway under the catwalk. Hannigan now, he's got some pressure on Nygaard, number 19. It's number 22 on the screen. Staudinger on top. Zarfos back on the bottom. These drivers are using this whole part of the corner, every part of the track. They're trying to get up every inch on the car in front of them. So now Nygaard up on top. Hannigan staying on the bottom, drifts up with a slider. Nygaard does a slide jump, crossover move. 22, Nygaard taking the lead. Hannigan back underneath. He's going to slide on top. Nygaard's going to cross over. Does he have momentum in the moisture? Side by side under the catwalk. Nygaard taking the lead. Staudinger now up high. Zarfos working the bottom, trying to get around him for 3rd place. 5 laps to go. Here comes Grease, Preston, 5th, 6th, Sheridan in the 7th. That's the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Buck Brickley in the 8th, working the top, has had no luck tonight, has been falling back slowly. Grease now did a side job on, I believe it'd be Zarfos, but he had to block up the brakes from hitting him. Let's go back to Nygaard. Nygaard's got a lead on Hannigan, taking the lead over, coming from the back. Zarfos now, Staudinger battling out for 3rd and 4th. Staudinger in the blue and white on top. The red and black is Zarfos. Sheridan now, Grease in the yellow and black. Sheridan in the white and black. Preston in the white and blue. Keegan in the orange wing and white car. Brickley in the red and black double lot right there. Eiler's taking a move, still in that 9th spot, taking it over from Brickley, coming back from the end of the line with 12 laps to go. Keep an eye on Eiler. He's not done. Braden Eiler, number 5, 005 on your list, running that cushion, bouncing off the wall. Nygaard now still taking the lead. Hannigan takes it back over, slides up. Nygaard back underneath. Checkered flag. Your winner is gonna be Jason Nygaard. Randy Hannigan 2nd, Staudinger 3rd, Zarfos 4th, Sheridan 5th. What a battle, what a race for the Goyet Trucking Unity Series. What a battle. Hannigan leading 7/8 of the race, at least 30 laps. Nygaard coming from farther back in the pack. Staudinger holding on strong. Zarfos in the 4th spot. Sheridan 5th. Peyton Grease 6th. What a battle. That was exciting as it can get. Man, I just wet my pants. That was so exciting. We're going to get a top 3 interview, and if we can get more, we're going to do a couple interviews because I want to hear what these guys have to say, because I think that was some extremely, extremely clean racing tonight here at Williams Grove. Whew, man, that's exciting. Give me my V8 energy drink. I need it. easy. They're getting ready. They're getting their pictures taken. They're getting picture with a couple trophy girls. So that takes a while. Tiger King's up there with his trophy guy, so that's a good thing. Nothing's wrong with that. Petting his kittens. Fans love it. They're taking pictures with the kitties. Trying to get all his money he can. He'll probably be escorted back to jail tonight. God, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch Tiger King. That's a great show. It is a great show. So let's get Alex in here. Oh my gosh. Uh, Alex, this is Billy Billy Idol up in the tower. You got your Discord on?
Yes, I do.
Uh, I'm speechless. What a run! You drove your butt off for that third place. What a battle! I mean, give me a little bit of insight what you feel before I even ask any questions.
I felt like I ran pretty good. I should have won it. I started on the pole, so obviously when I start on the pole, you should always win the race. But that didn't happen. But man, there was a lot of really fast guys out there tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was 15 guys in that main event that could have won that. And yeah, you're in the pole. I've been in that situation on asphalt modifieds pole, and all of a sudden you finish third, and you're going like, gosh darn it, I had the pole, but you tried just about everything, and you were sandwiched between cars, and you did everything you can to stay up front, and Hannigan just was a little bit. I would say just a little bit edge up front also. You were able to run him down, but then you lost it a couple times because you got close. You were nose to tail. So I think maybe you were a little hesitant about running the back at him. So you gave him a lot of room, a lot of respect from you, and a lot of respect from these guys. But when you started going back a little bit, your car still looked good. Where did you think that where did you miss out, you think? Did you think you missed out on the setup a little bit, or you think you might have made a little mistake and just didn't stay focused enough? And I don't believe that because you ran, to me, flawless.
I think for me at this track, it's all about laps for me, and I don't have enough laps running the bottom. I'm more of a top guy. I like running the top, and that's where I prefer. And the top in 1 and 2 just wasn't there. And I feel like where I started getting stronger was when the middle started coming in 1 and 2, because it was top 3 and 4 the whole night for me. I don't think I left at one time, maybe other than when I had a car in front of me. But
Right.
1 and 2 was my nemesis. I couldn't figure it out. And once the middle started getting a little bit faster, I don't think it was the dominant line, but it was where I was comfortable, and I was making up enough ground in 3 and 4 to just kind of hold my own. That's kind of where I was at once I realized I couldn't go any further forward.
Right. I mean, yeah, we were watching you, and you were staying the high side in the middle, but that cushion was really, really, really narrow. There was a couple times you got your right rear on it, but sometimes that gives you more forward bite, long as you don't climb it. But was it getting slick out there coming off 4 though?
Oh yeah, I mean it was super slick. Like for me, like I said, I run the top here a lot, and so I kind of know how much throttle to give it and where not to, and you kind of gradually come down the straightaway right before you go into 1 to get the moisture and get the best run you can down the straightaway. But I mean, it definitely was getting slick. The track was really slick all the way around. 1 and 2 is very, it was like you're on ice down there, and I give props to Mason or Randy for being able to run the bottom like that. And all the guys that were running the bottom. Jeremy Zarfos is really good at running the bottom also, and so I knew I was going to have my hands full in this one.
You did the same thing I did. It is Mason. It's not Randy. But don't worry. I'm glad you made a mistake. You only had to announce it once. I had to announce his name like 30 times. But hey, man, I put my Captain Morgan away like in the last race I just got done announcing. I'm glad I brought my V8 energy drinks because you put on a hell of a show. You did a great job. There was a lot of people behind you that were fast cats. You held your line. First time I've ever talked to you. I'm so excited about your run. You did it so graceful, and you hung in there. How do you pronounce your last name? Is it Stoutinger?
It's Stoutinger.
Oh,
yeah,
Stoutinger. Okay, I'm close enough then, right?
You're the closest one of them all. I'll give you that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've screwed up a lot of other ones, so I'm going to hold on to that one. But is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight? And we're live on streaming. So is there anybody you'd like to thank, your sponsors or anybody that helped you get here?
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to thank JZ Irish Photography, MAK Fabrication and Welding, Dirt Division, and there's many other ones. You guys for broadcasting, you as an announcer, you're doing an amazing job in the interviews so far, and all the sponsors that may or not be with this league. It's a great league, and I really enjoy running it.
Well, we appreciate it. You put on a terrific show. We're so glad that you came because you did a great job and you held your poise and you showed respect and you guys all drove so clean. And I hope to talk to you again and I hope to see you again here with United Dirt Sim Series. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
That's Alex now. Alex, your third place finisher. What a race. We're going to come out with our second place finisher. This is going to be exciting. So we're going to go up. We're going to come up here. This is Billy up in the tower. Is this Mason or Randy? I don't know who's getting into that car yet. Is this Mason still?
Yeah.
Good. Because even Alex said, well, Randy put. I said, well, you only had to say it once. I had to say it 25 times. I kept saying Mason also, but you said Randy, so he screwed up on one time. So I get lucky on that one. Hey, what a battle, Randy! You know, you led 3/4 of this race and came up a little short from a very extremely hard charger, but you worked just about everything on this track and you just came off a great run in the 305s, and to jump in this 360 was a challenge itself from the horsepower difference. And I kept you long from interviews and stuff, and I get you again, but great run. Hey, what kept you from winning this? Because I thought you were going to win this.
Probably not running the top like I should have, like last night, and probably most driver error there, because I knew I was slowing down the bottom eventually, and then once Jason got around me, I figured I had to get up there at some point, and I kind of tracked him back down, kind of kept with him, and then last lap I tried throwing it, and I couldn't keep my momentum, so I'll take second, but he was still pretty quick, and I'll give him all the props for that.
Well, I'll tell you what, on a lot of races, people, I got third, and I'm not happy. I'm going to win it. That's being a competitor in you, and you sound extremely humble, and like I said, I knew your father and stuff, but I mean, you held your poise and you positioned yourself to win it, and like you said, you hung on the bottom and you got on top, you ran the top, you did some sliders and crossovers, and you did everything you can, and Jason was running, but finishing second, I know you don't like it, but you sounded humble where it doesn't bother you like some people get all pissed off and stuff. But you know what? There was 15, 16, 18 guys that could have won this tonight with the field that's in here. And I would tell you right now, your parents will tell you, your wife will tell you, your girlfriend will be proud of this, man, because this was a run that people will watch this, because I was on the edge of my seat. I'm glad I wasn't drinking. I would have been drunk before I finished, and I don't even drink. But a great run. Coming out of four, did that bother you, though, when you went up the few times and tried to do a crossover? Did you almost hit the wall? Sliding up?
Nah, not really. I figured it'd be quicker if I just run up top and then get the run off the bottom, kind of like Tyler did last night. But it got so slick to the point where it just spin the tires really bad. So I just kind of held the top, and then I'd go back down to the bottom down the straightaways. And Nygaard, he probably had a lower gear in it, and he was quicker, and making the wrong gear change, that happens. So, I mean, it was kind of a driver mistake, but I'll just move on to next week and see where we can end up.
Well, that's how you get better, man, is you take this, you move it on to the next track, you learn by it, you get better. Did you have the wing a little bit farther back this time than the 30, than any other race 305s or anything? Was it loose enough, and on the bottom, did you have to roll the throttle and push the wing back, or what did you do?
Yeah, from last night, and then I really didn't try a 305 because I'm not the best in those. But from last night, I kind of
the 410s, right? The 410s.
Yeah, I kind of kept it forward from last night. Figured I wouldn't have as much horsepower as the 410, so I had it probably one click forward, and then I felt all right, but I probably could have had it back, and I probably would have been a lot better. But stuff happens. I felt good there, and I really didn't want to touch it at all. So driver mistakes sometimes happen, like last night, and roll on.
Yeah, but you're up there in the podium, and that's a good thing. And we really appreciate you coming back to the 410s, coming to the 360s. Great job. Give a big shout out to everybody, man, that got you here and who you miss and love, and say hi to them if you're not with them or staying with them.
Oh yeah, Black Diamond Motorsports. Them guys. They're a stout crew, and they always help you out. And there's not a time that if you ask a question that it won't be answered. And Tim Sims, Ultimate Dirt TV, Sharp Advantage. Everyone that's on the side of the car and makes it possible.
Well, we'd like to thank you for coming out. Congratulations on your second place. You guys put on a hell of a show for the streamers, and we're proud of it because there was really some clean racing and respect out there. So thank you very much. Good luck. Hope to see you maybe at the 410s next week or another race real soon. Congratulations. Have a good night and be safe.
Thank you.
See you, buddy. All right, now we're going to go to our winner. Jason, this is Billy up in the tower. You got your Discord on?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, what? My voice is toast. What a race. Did we expect you to win it? We don't know. You were a little farther back. I told people keep an eye on you. Then you started moving up the food chain, and before you know it, we got the cameras on you in about 10 laps, 14 laps to go, and here you come like a locomotion rocket ship that just got launched. Great run.
I just don't know what to say, man. I'm still shaking from that, dude.
Dude, it was a run.
I never have any luck here in any league I run or official races or whatever. I just ran the high side as hard as I could, and, and I guess I was running it better than everybody else. And just if I got by somebody, I got by them, and I just focused on hitting my marks. And
dude, I love it, dude. I love talking to you right now. You're so humble and you're so excited. That's awesome. Hey, how old are you? Can I be nosy?
I'm 30, man.
Dude, and how long you been doing sim racing?
I started on iRacing in October of 2017.
Awesome, man. I love the excitement in your voice. I love you winning and your just excitement. You put on a hell of a show. You got up on the outside. You did some close calls up on the wall. I mean, your tire was bouncing a few times off the berm because that cushion was really narrow up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's high. It's very, 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 very. It's a very narrow strip up there.
Especially coming out of 4, right?
Especially, yeah.
That's the worst.
This track is like the high side of this track is got to be the trickiest, next to probably Lernerville on iRacing.
Yeah, what's best on this track is really horses. That's all what should run on this, but not really. But it's so paperclip long. It's like USA International. It's like a long thin paperclip. At least the USA International. It dries out, but you got some moisture on the bottom, and that's what this does. But turn 4 dries out really fast. Did you have? Were you backpedaling up on against the wall? Were you keeping your wing in the middle? I mean, I always ask about wings, and because there's only so much a sprint car driver can do.
I've moved the wing back a little bit as the fuel burned off, and I was like in the B main. I was able to pull it down, like coming off like turn 2 and turn 4. I was able to get it back down into the tacky on the bot, like towards the middle bottom on the straights, and then go back up. But in feature, I just kept it up against the wall and then going into the corners, I would have to lift out and kind of trail brake it in to set the car up there so it would so I could get through the corners.
So it turned, because if you didn't trail brake a little bit, like the race fans and streamers are listening, if you didn't trail brake, that car might have just kept going straight and hit the wall. Am I correct? Because when you trail brake a little bit, because we have a lot of new racers and streamers that are watching, when you trail brake just a little bit on the brake, that kind of brings the nose around or kind of brings the tail around. Am I right?
Yeah, and it'll help set the car on the line that you're running also.
Now, would you start 22nd?
21st.
21st to first? Come on.
I have never started that far back and won.
Well, it's got to be. You gave me, as a commentator, you gave me an announcer, you gave me some excitement, and it got me
I-
back and forth.
I can't wait to go back and watch this week, but it's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, I hope your family's watching, or your girlfriend, your wife, or what. I hope you have family members that are watching. You drove a great race, you well deserved. Anybody watching of your family and friends?
I think both my parents are probably in bed by now, but
What? What? Come on, you gotta get them to stay up. At least you can watch the race again. But hey, congratulations. That was a magnificent showing, you driving through the field. And we kept going back there a little bit, and I saw you back there. But again, Mason was running. He was really doing. Staudinger was just running. Zarfos was run. Sheraton. I mean, Keegan. Eiler came back from like 18th, and Preston and Brickley and Billy Rollee.
Anybody that was in the top 10 could have won this race.
Oh, absolutely.
I've ran probably close to 100 races with all those guys, and any one of them could win on any given day.
Oh, well, you could go back all the way to 15th position with Oldfield and Greenwood, 14th and 15th. It can go on. This was a magnificent and a congratulating win on your part. So before I let you go, is there anybody that you'd like to thank, or anybody you'd like to say hi to, or anything, and your sponsors?
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Alex Bergeron, my teammate over at Team ABR, all of our sponsors, CSI Shocks, Pit Logic app, Next Gen Fab, Wicked Cushion, and Dirt Armada for sponsoring me, and you for the broadcast, and United Dirt Sim Series for the league.
Well, you did a magnificent job. Congratulations. I'm sure Alex is going to be proud of you, because I know all our streamers, if they watch this race, they're proud of you. I'm proud. I was lucky enough to announce it and announce all you guys throughout the field, moving up and moving back and slide jobs, and I really appreciate it. I hope I keep getting better. We've been doing it a month now, and thank you to Dave Ward and UDSS and Billy Brickley for getting me involved, and Shea Paulo for helping me get into this gig. So I'm having a good time. But I miss racing, so I got to go back to do some racing here soon. But congratulations. I hope we see you again here at United Dirt Sim Series, and go enjoy it. Sit back, grab yourself a beverage. You deserve every bit of that, and have a good night.
Thank you, and you have a good night too.
Thanks, Jason. Well, Jason Nygaard, your winner here in the Goyet Trucking 360 Unity Series. What a race this was. This was a magnificent race for everybody. I mean, this is what it had to be, a great show for the race fans. It was a great show for me. I'm sure the drivers got a kick out of it, what they got to see in the cockpit. But again, it's time to go night for most of you people. I know it's late. I do my different spills. I never write anything down, so you always get me confused. I sound confused sometimes. It's because I'm learning, and I'm throwing it out there. Have a great night. Have a great day. Wake up in a good mood. Love and tell your loved ones, and help your friends through this coronavirus, and just help everybody. Be happy, man. Life's too short to be not happy, and wake up in the morning and say, this is going to be a great day. Tell your loved ones you love them, and peace out. We love you all for streaming and watching us live. I just love everybody as being a human being in life. So good night. Peace out. United Dirt Sim Series, pushing the cushion production. Go like us on Facebook and on YouTube. Get involved. Send us a message. Have a good night, everyone. God bless.